Hello guys, are you preparing for a data engineering interview and want to ace those tricky IAM questions? You're in the right place. In this video, we'll go through the top 10 IAM questions and answers that every data engineer must know. Not only will we explain the answers, but we'll also provide practical tips and examples to help you stand out. Let's dive in. Question 1. What is IAM, and why is it important? IAM, or Identity and Access Management, is a framework of policies and technologies that ensure the right people have the right access to resources. As a data engineer, this is critical to secure sensitive data, manage permissions, and comply with regulations. Emphasizing the principle of least privilege is crucial when answering this question, as it highlights how you ensure users and services only have access to what they absolutely need. Question 2. What are IAM roles, and how do they differ from IAM users? IAM roles are used to grant temporary access to resources, typically for services or applications. IAM users, on the other hand, represent individual entities like employees or contractors. For example, if you have a Spark job running on VMware that needs access to S3, you'd use an IAM role, not a user. Roles also prevent the need to store credentials in code, which enhances the security of your workflows. Question 3. What is an IAM policy? Can you describe its structure? An IAM policy defines permissions and is written in JSON format. It has elements like version, statement, effect, allow or deny, action like S3, get object, and resource. Here's a quick example. Using managed policies can simplify administration, as they allow you to reuse permission sets across multiple users, roles, or groups, rather than writing individual inline policies each time. Question 4. How do you troubleshoot IAM permission errors? Start by checking CloudTrail logs to confirm what action was attempted and whether it was denied. Use the IAM policy simulator to test policies and identify missing permissions. This systematic approach not only resolves errors faster but also ensures you understand the root cause for long-term fixes. Question 5. What are service-linked roles? These are predefined IAM roles linked directly to our services. They allow services like Glue or Redshift to perform actions on your behalf without requiring custom role creation. Service-linked roles simplify configuration and reduce the chances of misconfiguration. Question 6. What is the difference between inline policies and managed policies? Inline policies are directly embedded in an IAM user, group, or role, while managed policies are standalone entities. Managed policies are reusable and easier to manage at scale. Use inline policies for fine-grained, specific permissions and managed policies for reusable access patterns. This distinction is crucial in large-scale environments where scalability and maintainability are key. Question 7. How do you enforce MFA multi-factor authentication in IAM? Use an IAM policy condition like AWS, multi-factor authentication to require MFA. For example, you can ensure sensitive actions like deleting an S3 bucket require MFA authentication. Enforcing MFA strengthens security, as it adds an extra layer of protection beyond just username and password. Question 8. What is the use of IAM Access Analyzer? IAM Access Analyzer helps you identify resources that are accessible outside your AWS account. For example, it flags publicly accessible S3 buckets, making it easier to audit and secure your environment. Using this tool ensures your resources remain protected and compliant. Question 9. How do IAM permission boundaries work? Permission boundaries are advanced IAM policies that define the maximum permissions an entity can have. They're useful for controlling delegated permissions. For instance, you can use them to ensure developers don't exceed certain permissions when creating roles. This ensures stricter control over access while still allowing flexibility for certain operations. Question 10. What are some best practices for managing IAM in a data engineering context? Here are a few. Always use roles for services instead of static credentials, enforce least privilege to minimize access risks, rotate access keys regularly to reduce vulnerabilities, and monitor access using CloudWatch and CloudTrail to detect any anomalies. These practices not only reduce operational risks but also secure sensitive data pipelines, ensuring smoother project execution. And there you have it, the top 10 IAM questions and answers every data engineer should know. I hope this video helps you feel more confident for your next interview. If you found it helpful, Give it a like, subscribe for more data engineering tips, and drop your IAM related questions in the comments below. See you in the next video.